Hey guys, it's Trish here, your Millennial Morena. So today we are gonna be interviewing one of my closest friends, Iya Joson. We're gonna be asking her about her journey from start to launch about Dream Coffee. And if you guys didn't see the intro to this series, it's all about the journey I want to share. I want to be able to interview some key people and just really hear their stories about their journey, because you know that's not what we see often online. I think it's best that we shed some light on that. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's see what she has to say. What's up? So this is Andy. We are on our way to interview Iya. Very excited to learn more about her brand, her business actually, and I guess more than that, like the journey that she had to go through while creating her brand. Tinatawanan ka lang mo. I'm looking forward to hearing her answers. And yeah, we have fun with this. Oh, that's so cute!
Hello mga Millennial Morena, what's up? Dito kami sa BGC. Hanap tayo ng mga co-millennials.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Pina Guerrero!
Pero pag in-upload niya na, alam mo.
So guys, hindi niya pa siya.
Comment down below.
Pakipakitweet at Pina Guerrero. Subscribe to this channel.
Subscribe to my channel, DJ Manila.
Follow the girlfriend. Instagram niya. So, they're vloggers, and David Gisam is a vlogger na yan. I met them at events, and then we became friends after one fun weekend. Actually, I vlogged about that, but I never got to edit it. Because I'm a great person, that's why. And thank you, Bea, for existing in my life. Hindi ko kayo na-introduce pala, sorry. Oh my God!
So, I'm here with Millennial Morena. She's about to, you know, talk to our friend. And stop it.
So this is where you guys will find Green Coffee. A healthy neighborhood grocer. Meron din sila at SMR.
By the way, there is no Pomidor.
Iya will show you.
So this is Green Coffee. This is how their packaging looks like. It's very radiant, vibrant. Yeah, I like it because it's from the rock. And by the way, if you guys are gonna buy this, they usually add a note card na rin for when you give it to someone as a gift. And it's packaged like this because para hindi mo na isipin how you're gonna pack it or wrap it.
It's beautiful as it is. I want a coffee.
Hello, beautiful! Hello!
Carefree laugh, I heard.
Why are you filming now?
Yeah. Miss Bea, Iya.
Hello.
So guys, we are now here with Iya Joson, the founder of Dream Coffee Philippines.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, Iya.
Okay.
So I want you to introduce yourself and Dream Coffee.
Okay, so my name is Iya Joson. Just in case you want to know my last name. I'm the creator.
Also with a J.
With a J. With an okay, never mind. So I'm the creator of this coffee brand. It's called the Dream Coffee. So it's 100% Philippine Arabica. Then we source it from a single origin and a single estate in Tiboli in South Cotabato.
In case I don't understand that. I mean,
So it essentially means that there are a lot of coffee brands that blend different beans together, and that really affects the coffee's taste.
Okay.
So you can't really like pinpoint the kind of the originality of the taste, but because we source it from just one place, and that place isn't even like a huge place, it's really just one area.
Okay.
We're able to create like a consistent taste. That's what we call the dream-like taste.
Ah, yun naman pala yun.
Yes, yun na yun.
So what's your inspiration behind it?
Okay, so the Dream Coffee was really created in honor of the people who farm the coffee. So
Wow.
the ones who farm it, they're called the Tiboli tribe.
Yeah.
And their heritage is they're really dream weavers. So they, as a tribe, they have a heritage of weaving sacred fabric, and they'll only weave a pattern or a tapestry if they see it in their dreams.
Oh my gosh!
So everything about the packaging, from the color, so their color is really red as a tribe, and even
Kaya
the,
mo ginawang red.
yeah,
Okay.
and even the symbols, the elements, they're all representative of the tribe. And we really went through a lot. Well, not naman a lot, but we wanted to really honor the tribe and
Yeah.
respect them. So we made sure that the elders approved of the packaging even.
So they had
showed it to them.
as much say with this.
Yeah. So
much
we
as
show
you
them studies,
Yeah.
what we plan to. Because originally, when we were kind of like brainstorming, we had different thoughts. Like maybe not to call it Dream Coffee, but we landed with this because they also were the happiest with this. And then I will never forget one of the reactions they had when we showed it to them. Someone said, "Grabe, ito tayo." So they really saw themselves in what we created. So it's amazing. Yeah.
Ang ganda, tapos both parties are on the same page.
Oh yeah, for sure. So
So that's how you came up with the name also, Dream Coffee.
yeah, the Dream Coffee. And a lot of people ask me like how I came up with the story,
Yeah.
with the background. And honestly, it wasn't difficult because you're looking at the history of people. And it also wasn't difficult because they have such an amazing story
To tell.
to tell.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like use that, and just stringing all the words together. Maybe it happened in like, I'm not kidding, like 15 minutes. But I also
Wow.
believe because the brand wasn't really something that I ideated on my own. Like it
Okay,
was also
yeah.
kind of like given and inspired for me. And so that's why it was also so
Parang
easy.
teamwork na rin kasi siya.
Yeah.
So what were the hesitations or like the struggles of creating this brand?
Right. So before I was working as an entrepreneur with my own brand, I used to be a brand manager for a makeup brand, and then I also worked as an editor and as a writer for quite a while.
Well,
So-
in other words, she's very smart.
Okay. So my background has always been storytelling and marketing. Not so much in terms of operations, finance, sales. But I'm the kind of person that I really like to learn a lot. So it was exciting for me to learn that other aspect of the business that I wasn't so familiar with. But
As in yung CEO side na.
yeah, but at the same time, it was also a little nerve-wracking because I realized that that's not really how I think.
Yeah.
Na I need to make an extra effort thinking in terms of numbers and thinking in terms of money. And that's why it was important for me to have like people I trusted to work with. And it just so happens that my mom, that's really her expertise, finance. So I would always throw ideas to her, with her, we would talk about things. Because I had to kind of admit na although it's good to be familiar with the whole business, I cannot on my own, run the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm just one person. I'll have my own limits. I'll have things that I cannot see. And that's why it's important to work with other people who you trust. Yeah.
So it's okay to accept na this is my weakness and it's fine to reach out to other people.
I think the sooner you
recognize
and accept your weak points, the better it is for whatever you're creating, because you're not being unreasonable to it.
Yeah.
If you really embrace the fact na parang no, I'm really gonna, parang pipilitin ko na sobrang galing ko dito, you're kind of not doing your brand a favor because it's not growing the way it should.
Yeah.
Because you're so tied down to kind of like your sense
Forcing
of pride.
yourself.
Yeah, no, magaling ako dito kahit na hindi ko.
Let's just admit it.
Yeah, no, we all have weaknesses, and it's okay.
Yeah.
That's what other people are there for naman. Yeah.
That's why this is called a team.
Yes, and there's no I.
Oh, there's no I in
I.
Okay, that's Iya, everyone. So overcoming that phase, yung phase 1, which is building the brand.
Yeah.
How did you overcome naman the second phase? Wow, may phases na. Alam ko eh. Ma-CEO din ako. Joke lang. How did you overcome naman the process itself? Like everything, like learning everything and just, figuring things out. How did you do it?
Well, I guess it not naman easy, but I had some experience mounting things from scratch. So I would say that I'm an organized person. Actually, what I had struggled with was kind of like really embracing the process of creating something, even if it means it taking more time than it should.
Okay.
So a lot of entrepreneurs actually told me, it's okay. Like you should travel. You should find inspiration in different things. You should talk to as many people as you want to, get mentorship. This for me at first, I thought it's like, oh my gosh, that's just going to derail my timeline, right? But then I realized now that it's very important to get the right people, their opinions involved, just so you have a bigger picture. And also, it's okay to be able to kind of take time for yourself. Because if you're going to be the one really running the show, you have to be kind enough to yourself to want to seek inspiration from other places. Hindi yung puro, trabaho lang. Because at first, I thought it was like that. Like, let's just keep on working. And then I realized, because I'm just one person, maubos talaga ako ng ideas, ng strategy, just because I'm not filled and not refreshed. And so I kind of had to respect that. Actually,
You traveled a lot, like you
I
went
did.
to Baguio.
So, and I went to New York. I went to the place where we farm
Yeah.
a lot, and that was super important for me because seeing the people, seeing their reality. Not that it's a sad reality, but more of it just inspired me to know why this is happening. I never sought to create a brand because I wanted fame or I wanted to be rich. If those things happen, it's just a bonus from what I really wanted to do, which was to positively impact a community that deserves so much more. Just because of the people there, they're really I mean, they're really the kindest people that I've ever met in my life. And when I'm with them, I'm just like, you guys deserve so much opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sana lahat tayo ganun. Thank you for Iya's heart.